Are you ready for what is about to hit? Because in the next 72 hours, a monster storm system is going to tear across the United States, and your city is directly in its path. 80 degrees one day, blizzard conditions the next. Does that sound impossible? Keep watching because the weather models are showing something we have not seen in over a decade. Right now, at this very moment, a warm front is pushing temperatures to record breaking levels across Texas. Dallas just hit 83 degrees. Oklahoma City reached 79. But here is what the forecast models are not telling you on the evening news. This warmth is a trap. It is bait. And what is coming behind it will make the last Arctic blast look like a spring breeze. Before we go any further, I need you to do something. Drop a comment right now with your city and state. Why? Because in the next 30 seconds, I am going to reveal which cities will see snow, which will face severe thunderstorms, and which will get caught in the worst ice storm of the winter. And I promise you, your city is on one of these lists. Let me show you the reward for staying with me. At exactly the 5-minute mark of this video, I am going to break down the exact hour-by-hour timeline for over 150 cities across America. You will know precisely when the storm hits your neighborhood, when it peaks, and when it finally moves out. No other forecast is giving you this level of detail. But first, we need to understand what is actually happening in our atmosphere right now, because this is not a normal weather pattern. Here is the truth that nobody is talking about. Lake Erie is 95% frozen. 95%. There is a massive crack forming in the ice sheet as southeast winds push the frozen surface back toward the northwest. Ice fishermen are being warned to get off the lake immediately. When a frozen lake the size of Lake Erie starts cracking, you know something big is brewing. But that is just the beginning. Right now, schools remain closed across Kentucky, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and New York. Some districts have been shut down for almost 2 weeks straight. Parents are going crazy. Kids are falling behind. And here is the kicker. Just as these schools are about to reopen, this new storm is going to slam the door shut again. Let me paint you a picture of what is happening right at this second. Shreveport, Louisiana is sitting at 76 degrees. Montgomery, Alabama, also 76. Nashville, Tennessee is about to hit 73 degrees tomorrow. Think about that. 73 degrees in Nashville in February. People are walking around in short sleeves. They are opening windows. Some folks are even firing up their grills. But the atmosphere does not give you something for nothing. This warmth comes with a price tag, and that bill is about to come due in a major way. Where are you watching from? Seriously, comment below. Are you in Atlanta, Chicago, Boston, Denver? Because the forecast for your city is drastically different, and you need to know exactly what is headed your way. The warm air is not just sitting in Texas. Watch what happens over the next 48 hours. That heat is going to funnel northward like water through a pipe. It is going to surge into the mid-Atlantic region. By tomorrow afternoon, we are talking about temperatures in the upper 70s across Oklahoma and Kansas. Upper 70s. In February. In Kansas. Here is a number that should shock you. Over the next 6 to 10 days, parts of South Dakota and North Dakota could see temperatures 40 degrees above average. 40 degrees. That is not a typo. We are talking about temperatures that would feel like a heat wave in the middle of winter. Bismarck, North Dakota could hit 55 degrees when it should be sitting at 15. But here is where it gets interesting. You cannot have a temperature swing that dramatic without consequences. The atmosphere does not like extremes. When you push warm air that far north, something has to give. And what gives is violent weather. Every single weather model, the European, the GFS, the Canadian, they all show a major storm system developing. They disagree on the details, but they all agree on one thing. A powerful low-pressure system is going to form over Texas this weekend, and it is going to explode as it moves east. Let me break down the timing for you city by city, hour by hour. This is the information you came here for. Starting in the Southern Plains, Oklahoma City, you are first in line. Friday afternoon, around 3 p.m. Central Time, you will start seeing clouds thicken. By Friday evening at 7 p.m., the first raindrops hit, but this is not gentle rain. By midnight, Friday into Saturday morning, Oklahoma City is looking at heavy downpours with thunder and lightning. Yes, thunderstorms in February. Rainfall totals for Oklahoma City 2 to 3 inches in just 12 hours. Dallas-Fort Worth, your timeline is slightly earlier. Friday at noon, clouds start building. By 3 p.m. Friday, rain begins. By 8 p.m. Friday, you are in the thick of it. Heavy rain, frequent lightning, rumbles of thunder that will rattle windows. Dallas could see 3 to 4 inches of rain before this system moves out Saturday afternoon. The National Weather Service is already highlighting a flash flood risk. Tulsa, Oklahoma, you are getting hit hard Friday night. Rain starts around 5 p.m. Friday, intensifies by 9 p.m., and continues through Saturday morning. Expect 2 to 3 inches of rain. Low-lying areas near the Arkansas River need to pay close attention to rising water levels. Wichita, Kansas, Friday evening is when your weather turns. 6 p.m. Friday, rain moves in. By 10 p.m., heavy rain and thunderstorms. This continues into Saturday morning. Total rainfall, 1.5 to 2.5 inches. Kansas City, Missouri, Friday night into Saturday is your window. Rain arrives around 8 p.m. Friday, peaks between midnight and 4 a.m. Saturday morning, then begins to taper by Saturday afternoon. Rainfall totals around 2 inches. But here is the twist for Kansas City. If temperatures drop faster than expected Saturday morning, that rain could mix with or change to snow on the back edge of the storm. We are talking about a 30% chance of seeing a rain-to-snow transition. Now let us move into Arkansas and the Mid-South. Little Rock, Arkansas, you are in the bullseye for heavy rain. Friday afternoon at 4 p.m., rain begins. By Friday night at 10 p.m., you are seeing intense rainfall rates, possibly 1 inch per hour. This continues through Saturday morning. Total rainfall for Little Rock, 3 to 5 inches. 5 inches of rain in less than 24 hours. Creeks and streams will flood. Low water crossings will be impassable. Memphis, Tennessee. Friday evening is when things get serious. 7 p.m. Friday, rain starts. By 11 p.m. Friday, heavy rain and thunderstorms move through. This continues into Saturday. Memphis is looking at 2.5 to 4 inches of rain. The Wolf River and other tributaries will be running high. Nashville, Tennessee, before the rain arrives, you get to enjoy that 73-degree warmth on Tuesday. Soak it up, because Friday night is a different story. Rain arrives around 9 p.m. Friday intensifies overnight and continues into Saturday afternoon. Nashville, expect 2 to 3 inches of rain with embedded thunderstorms. Jackson, Mississippi, Friday night is your time, 8 p.m. Friday the storms arrive, and these are not just rain showers. We are talking about the potential for severe weather. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted areas from Mississippi to Alabama for a severe weather risk Saturday. Damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour are possible. Large hail cannot be ruled out. Even a tornado or two could spin up. Jackson, you need to have a weather plan ready Friday night. Now pay attention, because at the 3-minute 20-second mark coming up, I am going to reveal which East Coast cities are in line for a major nor'easter. This is the most important part of the forecast. Moving into Alabama and Georgia. Birmingham, Alabama, Saturday morning is when the severe weather threat is highest for you. Between 6 a.m. and noon Saturday, a line of strong to severe thunderstorms will push through. Wind gusts over 50 miles per hour possible. Heavy rain totals of 2 to 3 inches. Birmingham have multiple ways to receive weather warnings Saturday morning. Montgomery, Alabama, you are in a similar boat. Saturday morning between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m., severe weather potential. The main threat is damaging winds, but large hail and a brief tornado are in the realm of possibility. Rainfall totals 2 to 3 inches. Mobile, Alabama, and the Gulf Coast, you get the severe weather risk Saturday afternoon. Noon to 6 p.m. Saturday is your window. A squall line will likely develop and race across the coast. Mobile could see wind gusts to 65 miles per hour. Rainfall, 1.5 to 3 inches in just a few hours. Atlanta, Georgia, Saturday is a washout for you. Rain begins Saturday morning around 8 a.m., continues through the afternoon and evening. The severe weather threat is lower for Atlanta compared to areas farther west, but heavy rain is a certainty. 3 to 4 inches of rain expected. The Chattahoochee River will rise. Savannah, Georgia, Saturday afternoon and evening, rain and storms push through. 1 to 2 inches of rain. The severe weather risk is low, but gusty winds are likely. Augusta, Georgia, Saturday afternoon, 2 to 3 inches of rain. Thunderstorms possible. Now let us jump to the Carolinas because this is where things get complicated. Charlotte, North Carolina, Saturday afternoon into Saturday night is your time frame. Rain arrives around 2 p.m. Saturday, continues through midnight. But here is the issue for Charlotte. Temperatures are going to be marginal. If the cold air arrives faster than expected, rain could mix with or change to freezing rain in the northern suburbs and foothills Saturday night. This is a low probability, maybe 20% chance, but it is on the table. Rainfall totals for Charlotte 1.5 to 2.5 inches. Raleigh, North Carolina, Saturday evening into Sunday morning. Rain begins around 5 p.m. Saturday continues into Sunday. Rainfall totals 1 to 2 inches. Raleigh stays warm enough to avoid any wintry mix. Greensboro, North Carolina. This is where the winter weather threat increases. Saturday night into Sunday, rain is expected. But in the higher elevations west of Greensboro, toward Boone and Blowing Rock, rain will change to snow Saturday night. The Blue Ridge Mountains and Appalachian Mountains could see 3 to 6 inches of snow by Sunday morning. Asheville, North Carolina, you are in the transition zone. Saturday evening starts as rain. By late Saturday night, rain changes to a mix of sleet and freezing rain. By Sunday morning, this changes to all snow. Asheville could see 1 to 3 inches of snow, but the bigger concern is ice accumulation. 1/4 to half an inch of ice is possible Saturday night. This will bring down tree limbs and power lines. Boone, North Carolina, and the high country, snow begins late Saturday night and continues through Sunday. Snowfall totals 4 to 8 inches of heavy, wet snow. This is a legitimate winter storm for the mountains. Columbia, South Carolina, Saturday evening, rain and storms, 1 to 2 inches. Severe weather risk is low. Charleston, South Carolina, Saturday night, rain and storms push through. Gusty winds, heavy rain, 1 to 2 inches of rain. Now we move to Virginia and the mid-Atlantic, and this is where the forecast gets really intense. Richmond, Virginia, Sunday morning is when rain arrives, 8 a.m. Sunday, rain begins. This continues through Sunday afternoon and evening. Rainfall totals 1 to 2 inches. Richmond stays all rain. Norfolk, Virginia, Sunday morning into Sunday afternoon, heavy rain, 1 to 2 inches. Coastal flooding is a concern with this system as winds gust out of the northeast. Roanoke, Virginia, here is where snow enters the picture. Sunday morning starts as rain. By Sunday afternoon, rain mixes with snow. By Sunday evening, it is all snow. Roanoke could see 2 to 4 inches of snow Sunday night into Monday morning. Washington, D.C., this is the moment we have been building to. Sunday afternoon, rain begins. Heavy rain continues Sunday evening. But late Sunday night, as colder air wraps around the storm, there is a 30 to 40% chance that rain mixes with or changes to snow before the storm ends Monday morning. If this happens, D.C. could see a coating to 2 inches of snow. But this is highly dependent on the exact track of the low-pressure system. Baltimore, Maryland, similar story to D.C. rain Sunday afternoon and evening. Possible changeover to snow late Sunday night. 1 to 3 inches possible if the changeover occurs. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Sunday evening, heavy rain. Rain continues into Monday morning. There is a 50% chance that rain changes to snow Monday morning as the storm pulls away. Philadelphia could see 2 to 4 inches of snow if the changeover happens. Now, the moment you have been waiting for, the northeast nor'easter potential. This is at exactly the 5-minute mark like I promised. Here is what is happening. A secondary low-pressure system could develop off the coast of New Jersey and Delaware Sunday night. This is called a Miller B redevelopment. When this happens, coastal storms can absolutely explode in intensity, and that is exactly what multiple models are forecasting. New York City, Sunday evening, rain begins. Heavy rain Sunday night. But here is the critical piece. If that coastal low develops and strengthens as forecast, rain could change to heavy snow late Sunday night into Monday. And we are not talking about a dusting. The European model is showing 6 to 12 inches of snow for New York City Monday. The GFS model is less aggressive, showing 2 to 6 inches. The Canadian model splits the difference at 4 to 8 inches. The bottom line, New York City has a 70% chance of significant snowfall Monday. Newark, New Jersey, same timeline as New York. Rain changes to heavy snow late Sunday night. Snowfall totals 6 to 10 inches by Monday afternoon. Trenton, New Jersey, 8 to 12 inches of snow possible Monday. Allentown, Pennsylvania, this is where the jackpot could set up. Monday, all-day snow. Heavy, wet snow. Snowfall totals 10 to 16 inches. This is a crippling snowstorm for the Lehigh Valley. Scranton, Pennsylvania, Monday, heavy snow, 12 to 18 inches possible. Binghamton, New York, Monday into Tuesday, heavy snow, 10 to 14 inches. Albany, New York, Monday, heavy wet snow, 8 to 14 inches. Syracuse, New York, Monday into Tuesday, heavy lake enhanced snow, 12 to 20 inches possible, especially in the Tug Hill Plateau. Hartford, Connecticut, Monday, rain changes to heavy snow, 8 to 12 inches. Providence, Rhode Island, Monday morning, rain changes to snow, 6 to 10 inches by Monday night. Boston, Massachusetts, this is the big one. Monday morning starts as rain. By Monday afternoon, heavy snow develops, and this could be a historic snowstorm for Boston. The European model is showing 18 to 24 inches of snow. That is 2 feet of snow in one storm. The GFS is more conservative at 12 to 18 inches, but even the low end of that range is a major snowstorm. Boston, you need to prepare for a Monday blizzard. Winds could gust to 50 miles per hour. Visibility near zero. Travel impossible. Worcester, Massachusetts, Monday into Tuesday, 20 to 30 inches of snow possible. This would be one of the biggest snowstorms Worcester has seen in years. Portland, Maine, Monday into Tuesday, heavy snow, 16 to 24 inches. Bangor, Maine, Monday night into Tuesday, heavy snow, 12 to 18 inches. Are you starting to see the pattern? This storm is going to bring everything. Severe weather to the south, flooding rain to the midsection, and a potential historic snowstorm to the northeast. But we are not done yet. Let us talk about the Midwest and Great Lakes. Chicago, Illinois, this storm mostly misses you, but you still get impacted. Friday night into Saturday, a clipper system brings light snow, 1 to 3 inches Friday night. Then as the main storm passes to your south Sunday and Monday, you get strong northwest winds, wind gusts to 40 miles per hour Sunday night. Temperatures crash from the 40s Sunday afternoon to the teens Monday morning. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, similar to Chicago. Light snow Friday night, 1 to 2 inches. Then windy and cold behind the storm Sunday into Monday. Detroit, Michigan, Friday night, light snow from a clipper, 2 to 4 inches. Then the main storm passes to your south Sunday. You get some rain Sunday afternoon, but it quickly changes to snow Sunday night. Detroit could see 2 to 4 inches of snow Sunday night into Monday as the back edge of the storm wraps around. Cleveland, Ohio. This is interesting. Saturday night into Sunday, rain begins. Sunday afternoon, rain is heavy. But Sunday night, as cold air wraps in, rain changes to snow. Cleveland could see 4 to 8 inches of snow Sunday night into Monday. Lake effect snow then kicks in Monday night, adding another 2 to 4 inches. Columbus, Ohio, Sunday heavy rain, 2 to 3 inches. Rain may mix with snow Sunday night, but accumulation is unlikely. Cincinnati, Ohio, Saturday evening into Sunday, heavy rain, 2 to 3 inches. Indianapolis, Indiana, Saturday night into Sunday, rain, 1 to 2 inches. St. Louis, Missouri, Saturday rain, 1 to 2 inches. Minneapolis, Minnesota, this storm mostly misses you. You get some light snow on the fringe Friday night, maybe 1 to 2 inches. Green Bay, Wisconsin, Friday night, light snow, 1 to 3 inches. Now let us head out west because there is another storm brewing. Denver, Colorado. A separate system impacts you Wednesday into Thursday. Snow develops Wednesday afternoon. By Wednesday night, heavy snow. Denver could see 6 to 12 inches of snow by Thursday morning. This is a different storm than the one impacting the East Coast, but it is the energy from this western storm that eventually helps fuel the East Coast storm. Colorado Springs, Wednesday night into Thursday, 8 to 14 inches of snow. Cheyenne, Wyoming, Wednesday into Thursday, heavy snow, 10 to 16 inches. Salt Lake City, Utah, Wednesday, snow develops, 4 to 8 inches by Thursday morning. Boise, Idaho, Wednesday, light snow, 1 to 3 inches. Reno, Nevada, Tuesday into Wednesday, rain and snow mix. Higher elevations see 3 to 6 inches of snow. San Francisco, California, Tuesday into Wednesday, heavy rain, 1 to 3 inches. Thunderstorms possible Wednesday afternoon, which is rare for San Francisco. Sacramento, California, Tuesday into Wednesday, heavy rain, 2 to 4 inches. Flooding possible. Los Angeles, California, Tuesday into Wednesday, heavy rain, 1 to 2 inches. Mudslides possible in burn scar areas. San Diego, California, Tuesday, light to moderate rain, 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Phoenix, Arizona, Tuesday night into Wednesday, light rain, 1/4 to 1/2 inch. Albuquerque, New Mexico, Wednesday, snow, 2 to 4 inches. El Paso, Texas, Friday, rain, 1/2 to 1 inch. Now, here is something critical that most forecasts are not mentioning. The severe weather potential Saturday across the Deep South is being underestimated. When you have Gulf of Mexico moisture, a strong low-pressure system, and a sharp cold front all coming together, the atmosphere becomes unstable. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted areas from East Texas through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and into Georgia for severe weather Saturday. Let me be specific. The greatest risk for tornadoes Saturday is across Louisiana and Mississippi. Cities like Shreveport, Monroe, Jackson, Hattiesburg, and Meridian need to be weather-aware Saturday morning. The timing for the highest tornado risk is between 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. Saturday. This is not a guarantee that tornadoes will occur, but the ingredients are in place. The damaging wind threat extends farther east. Cities like Birmingham, Montgomery, Columbus, Georgia, and Macon need to prepare for wind gusts that could exceed 60 miles per hour Saturday morning into Saturday afternoon. Large hail is also possible. Hailstones the size of golf balls could fall across parts of Louisiana and Mississippi Saturday morning. Now let me tell you about the ice storm threat, because this is serious. Across the Appalachian Mountains, from West Virginia through Virginia and into western North Carolina, an ice storm is possible Saturday night into Sunday. When rain falls into sub-freezing air at the surface, it freezes on contact. This creates a coating of ice on everything: trees, power lines, roads. Cities at greatest risk for significant icing include Charleston, West Virginia, Beckley, West Virginia, Roanoke, Virginia, Blacksburg, Virginia, and Boone, North Carolina. A quarter inch of ice will cause tree branches to snap. A half inch of ice will bring down power lines. Widespread power outages are possible in these areas Sunday morning. If you live in these cities, charge your devices Friday night. Fill your bathtub with water. Make sure you have flashlights and batteries. Have a way to heat your home without electricity. Let us talk about wind. This is going to be a very windy storm system, especially along the East Coast Sunday into Monday. Coastal cities from the Carolinas through New England will see sustained winds of 30 to 40 miles per hour with gusts to 60 miles per hour Sunday night into Monday. Coastal flooding is a major concern. High tide Sunday night and Monday morning will coincide with strong northeast winds. This means water will be pushed onshore. Cities like Norfolk, Virginia, Ocean City, Maryland, Atlantic City, New Jersey, Long Beach, New York, and Cape Cod, Massachusetts need to prepare for coastal flooding. Beachfront roads will be underwater, docks and piers will be damaged, boats need to be secured. Now, let me address the question everyone is asking. Why is this storm so complicated? Why do the models disagree on some of the details? The answer is that this storm involves multiple pieces of energy in the atmosphere. There is the main low-pressure system that develops over Texas. But there is also a secondary piece of energy diving down from Canada Sunday. Whether or not these two pieces of energy phase together or merge will determine how strong the coastal storm becomes. If they phase together, the nor'easter becomes a monster. We are talking about blizzard conditions from New York to Boston. If they do not phase, the storm stays weaker and farther south, meaning less snow for the big cities. Right now, the European model shows a strong phase leading to heavy snow. The GFS model shows a weaker phase leading to less snow. The Canadian model is in between. This will not be resolved until Friday or Saturday. That is when the models will have better data and better agreement. But here is what we know for certain. Rain and severe weather in the south Saturday. Heavy rain for the mid-Atlantic Sunday, snow for the interior northeast Sunday night, and a coastal storm for New England Monday. The exact snowfall totals for cities like New York, Philadelphia, and Boston will not be known until the weekend, but the potential for a major snowstorm is very real. Now let me talk about the warm-up before the storm because this is important. Tuesday and Wednesday of this week are going to be exceptionally warm across the eastern two-thirds of the United States. We are talking about record-high temperatures. Here are some cities that could set or tie record highs Tuesday or Wednesday. Oklahoma City, record high Wednesday could reach 78 degrees. Wichita, Kansas, record high Wednesday 76 degrees. Kansas City, record high Wednesday 72 degrees. St. Louis, record high Wednesday 70 degrees. Nashville, record high Tuesday 73 degrees. Louisville, Kentucky, record high Wednesday 71 degrees. Indianapolis, record high Wednesday 68 degrees. Cincinnati, record high Wednesday 69 degrees. Columbus, Ohio, record high Wednesday, 67 degrees. Chicago, record high Wednesday, 62 degrees. These are remarkable temperatures for February. This is 20 to 30 degrees above normal, but enjoy it while it lasts because by the weekend, temperatures will crash. That is the price we pay for the warmth. Let me give you the temperature timeline for several cities. Dallas, Tuesday, 83 degrees. Wednesday, 79 degrees. Thursday, 72 degrees. Friday, 68 degrees as clouds increase. Saturday, 58 degrees with heavy rain. Sunday, 48 degrees and windy, Oklahoma City. Tuesday, 78 degrees. Wednesday, 76 degrees. Thursday, 70 degrees. Friday, 64 degrees with rain developing. Saturday, 52 degrees with rain and storms. Sunday, 42 degrees and windy. Kansas City, Tuesday, 70 degrees. Wednesday, 72 degrees. Thursday, 68 degrees. Friday, 62 degrees. Saturday, 54 degrees with rain. Sunday, 38 degrees, rain changing to snow possible. Chicago, Tuesday, 58 degrees. Wednesday, 62 degrees. Thursday, 56 degrees. Friday, 48 degrees with light snow. Saturday, 42 degrees. Sunday, 32 degrees and windy. Monday, 24 degrees. Nashville. Tuesday, 73 degrees. Wednesday, 70 degrees. Thursday, 66 degrees. Friday, 62 degrees with clouds. Saturday, 58 degrees with rain. Sunday, 46 degrees. Atlanta. Tuesday, 72 degrees. Wednesday, 74 degrees. Thursday, 70 degrees. Friday, 68 degrees. Saturday, 62 degrees with heavy rain and storms. Sunday, 52 degrees. Charlotte. Tuesday, 68 degrees. Wednesday, 70 degrees. Thursday, 66 degrees. Friday, 62 degrees. Saturday, 56 degrees with rain. Sunday, 44 degrees, rain changing to mix possible in mountains. Raleigh, Tuesday, 66 degrees. Wednesday, 68 degrees. Thursday, 64 degrees. Friday, 60 degrees. Saturday, 56 degrees with clouds. Sunday, 50 degrees with rain. Washington, D.C. Tuesday, 62 degrees. Wednesday, 64 degrees. Thursday, 60 degrees. Friday, 56 degrees. Saturday, 54 degrees. Sunday, 48 degrees with rain, possibly ending as snow late. Philadelphia, Tuesday, 58 degrees. Wednesday, 60 degrees. Thursday, 56 degrees. Friday, 52 degrees. Saturday, 50 degrees. Sunday, 46 degrees with rain. Monday, 36 degrees with rain changing to snow. New York City, Tuesday, 56 degrees. Wednesday, 58 degrees. Thursday, 54 degrees. Friday, 50 degrees. Saturday, 48 degrees. Sunday, 44 degrees with rain developing. Monday, 34 degrees with heavy snow likely. Boston, Tuesday, 52 degrees. Wednesday, 54 degrees. Thursday, 50 degrees. Friday, 46 degrees. Saturday, 44 degrees. Sunday, 42 degrees. Monday, 32 degrees with rain, changing to heavy snow. Blizzard possible. You can see the temperature crash that is coming, from the 70s and 60s down to the 30s and 40s in just a few days. This is a dramatic change. Now let me talk about what happens after this storm, because the pattern does not calm down. Beyond the Valentine's Day weekend storm, another storm system is possible for the following week, around February 18th to 20th. This one could bring another round of winter weather to the Midwest and Great Lakes. And later in the month, around February 24th to 26th, there are signals for another significant storm system. The long-range models are showing a ridge building over Alaska and the North Pole, which pushes cold air into Canada. When cold air builds up in Canada like that, it eventually has to go somewhere. And that somewhere is usually the United States. So we could be looking at a very active final 10 days of February. More storms, more snow potential, more cold shots. Winter is not over. Not by a long shot. Let me also mention that this pattern is going to be tough on the power grid. When you have ice storms, heavy wet snow, and strong winds all in the same system, power outages are inevitable. Utility companies across the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast need to have crews ready. This storm has the potential to knock out power for hundreds of thousands of people, especially if ice accumulates in the mountains or if heavy wet snow brings down trees and power lines in New England. If you live anywhere from West Virginia to Maine, have a plan for a possible power outage Monday. Keep your phones charged. Have food that does not require cooking. Have a heat source that does not rely on electricity. Check on elderly neighbors. This is also a rough storm for travel. If you have travel plans for Valentine's Day weekend or the following Monday, you need to have a backup plan. Flights will be canceled, especially at airports in the Northeast Monday. Logan Airport in Boston, LaGuardia, and JFK in New York, Newark, Philadelphia, all of these airports could see significant delays and cancellations Monday. If you are driving, do not attempt to drive through a winter storm. It is not worth the risk. Heavy, wet snow combined with wind creates whiteout conditions. You cannot see the road in front of you. Accidents will happen. Interstates 95, 84, 81, 91, all could be dangerous or impassable. Monday. Here is a travel recommendation by city. If you are flying out of Atlanta, fly out Thursday or Friday before the storm arrives Saturday. If you are flying out of Charlotte, same thing, Thursday or Friday. If you are flying out of DC, Baltimore, Philadelphia, or New York, and you have a Monday flight, move it to Friday or Saturday. Monday is going to be a disaster. If you are flying out of Boston and you have a Monday flight, good luck. Move it if you can. Now let me talk about snowfall totals one more time, because I know this is what many of you care most about. These are the current snowfall projections based on an average of the European, GFS, and Canadian models. Keep in mind these will change as we get closer to the event. West Virginia mountains, 6 to 12 inches of snow but with significant ice underneath. Roanoke, Virginia, 2 to 6 inches of snow. Charlottesville, Virginia, 1 to 4 inches of snow. Shenandoah Valley, 4 to 8 inches of snow. Winchester, Virginia, 6 to 10 inches of snow. Hagerstown, Maryland, 6 to 12 inches of snow. Frederick, Maryland, 6 to 10 inches of snow. Northern Virginia suburbs of D.C., 2 to 6 inches of snow. Central Pennsylvania, 8 to 14 inches of snow. Harrisburg, 8 to 12 inches of snow. Allentown, 10 to 16 inches of snow. Reading, 10 to 14 inches of snow. Scranton, 12 to 18 inches of snow. Wilkes-Barre, 12 to 18 inches of snow. Poconos, 14 to 20 inches of snow. Binghamton, New York, 10 to 16 inches of snow. Ithaca, New York, 8 to 14 inches of snow. Syracuse, 12 to 20 inches of snow with lake enhancement. Utica, 10 to 16 inches of snow. Albany, 8 to 14 inches of snow. Berkshires, 12 to 18 inches of snow. Hartford, 8 to 12 inches of snow. Springfield, Massachusetts, 10 to 14 inches of snow. Worcester, 16 to 24 inches of snow. Boston, 12 to 20 inches of snow, possibly more if the storm tracks perfectly. Providence, 8 to 14 inches of snow. Portland, Maine, 14 to 20 inches of snow. Augusta, Maine, 12 to 18 inches of snow. Bangor, 12 to 18 inches of snow. These are significant snowfall totals. This would be a top 10 snowstorm for many of these cities. And here is the other thing. This is heavy, wet snow. The snow-to-liquid ratio is going to be low, maybe 10 to 1 instead of the typical 15 to 1. What does that mean? It means the snow is heavy. Shoveling is going to be exhausting. Roofs could be stressed, especially flat roofs on commercial buildings. If you live in any of these cities and you see these snowfall totals, verify you need to clear your roof or hire someone to do it. 1.5 feet of wet snow can weigh thousands of pounds. Now let me give you the hour-by-hour timeline for the Northeast snowstorm Monday. This is the critical information. New York City, Sunday night at 11 p.m., rain changes to snow. Monday at 2 a.m., moderate snow. Monday at 6 a.m., heavy snow, 1 to 2 inches per hour. Monday at noon, heavy snow continues. Monday at 4 p.m., snow begins to taper. Monday at 8 p.m., snow ends. Total accumulation, 8 to 16 inches depending on exact track. Philadelphia, Sunday night at 10 p.m., rain continues. Monday at 1 a.m., rain mixes with snow. Monday at 4 a.m., changes to all snow. Monday at 8 a.m., moderate to heavy snow. Monday at 2 p.m., snow begins to lighten. Monday at 6 p.m., snow ends. Total accumulation, 4 to 10 inches. Boston. Monday at 8 a.m., rain changes to snow. Monday at noon, heavy snow begins, 2 to 3 inches per hour. Monday at 4 p.m., blizzard conditions. Wind gusts to 50 miles per hour, visibility near zero. Monday at 10 p.m., snow begins to taper but continues. Tuesday at 2 a.m., snow ends. Total accumulation, 14 to 24 inches. Hartford. Monday at 9 a.m., rain changes to snow. Monday at 1 p.m., heavy snow. Monday at 8 p.m., snow tapers. Monday at midnight, snow ends. Total accumulation, 8 to 14 inches. Albany. Monday at 10 a.m., snow develops. Monday at 3 p.m., heavy snow. Monday at 10 p.m., snow continues. Tuesday at 4 a.m., snow ends. Total accumulation, 8 to 16 inches. Providence. Monday at 9 a.m., rain changes to snow. Monday at 2 p.m., heavy snow. Monday at 9 p.m., snow tapers. Tuesday at 1 a.m., snow ends. Total accumulation, 8 to 16 inches. Portland, Maine. Monday at noon, snow develops. Monday at 6 p.m., heavy snow. Tuesday at 6 a.m., snow continues. Tuesday at noon, snow ends. Total accumulation, 14 to 22 inches. This is going to be an all-day event for most locations Monday. If you have to work Monday, work from home if possible. If you have to go in, leave early Tuesday before the evening commute gets ugly. Or better yet, just stay home. Schools across the Northeast will likely be closed Monday. Some may be closed Tuesday as well for cleanup. Now let me address the question some of you are asking. Could this storm strengthen even more than forecast? Could it become a bomb cyclone? A bomb cyclone is defined as a storm that strengthens by at least 24 millibars in 24 hours. Based on current model guidance, this storm will likely strengthen by 20 to 30 millibars between Sunday evening and Monday evening. So yes, this could technically become a bomb cyclone. When storms bomb out like this, they bring extreme winds and heavy precipitation. The European model is showing the central pressure of this storm dropping to 992 millibars Monday morning. That is a very strong storm. For comparison, some of the famous nor'easters of the past had similar or slightly lower pressures. The blizzard of 1996, which dumped over 2 feet of snow on New York and Boston, had a central pressure of 988 millibars. We are in that ballpark with this storm. So yes, this has the potential to be a historic storm. Let me also mention lake effect snow, because the Great Lakes are going to light up behind this system Monday night into Tuesday. As the storm pulls away Monday evening, northwest winds will howl across the Great Lakes. Lake Erie and Lake Ontario will produce intense lake-effect snow bands. Cities downwind of the lakes, like Buffalo, Watertown, and Syracuse, could see an additional 6 to 12 inches of lake-effect snow Monday night into Wednesday. This is on top of the snow from the Maine storm. Buffalo, Monday snow from the Maine storm 4 to 8 inches. Monday night into Wednesday, lake effect snow 8 to 14 inches. Total snowfall 12 to 22 inches. Watertown, New York, Monday snow from Maine storm 6 to 10 inches. Monday night into Wednesday, lake effect snow 10 to 18 inches. Total snowfall 16 to 28 inches. Syracuse, Monday snow from Maine storm 10 to 16 inches. Monday night into Tuesday, lake effect snow 4 to 8 inches. Total snowfall 14 to 24 inches. Erie, Pennsylvania, Monday, snow from Maine storm 6 to 12 inches. Monday night into Tuesday, lake effect snow 6 to 10 inches. Total snowfall 12 to 22 inches. These are enormous snowfall totals. Some locations could see over 2 feet of snow when you combine the Maine storm with lake effect. Now, I want to talk about the rain and flooding aspect of this storm because it is serious. From Texas to Georgia, rainfall totals of 3 to 5 inches are expected. In some isolated areas, totals could reach 6 inches. When you dump that much rain in such a short period, flash flooding occurs. Urban areas with poor drainage will see street flooding. Rural areas with creeks and streams will see those waterways overflow. Cities like Little Rock, Memphis, Birmingham, and Atlanta need to be prepared for flash flooding Saturday and Sunday. If you live in a flood-prone area, have a plan. Know your evacuation route. If local authorities tell you to evacuate, do it. Do not drive through flooded roads. Turn around. Do not drown. Flooding kills more people in the United States than tornadoes, hurricanes, or lightning. Take it seriously. Now let me talk about what you should be doing right now to prepare for this storm. If you live in the South, prepare for severe weather and flooding Saturday. Have multiple ways to receive weather warnings. A weather radio, your phone, a NOAA app. Know where your safe place is in your home if a tornado warning is issued. Charge your devices Friday night. Fill up your car with gas. Have supplies ready in case the power goes out. Flashlights, batteries, water, non-perishable food. If you live in the Mid-Atlantic or Northeast, prepare for a winter storm Sunday night into Monday. Stock up on groceries now, not Saturday afternoon when the stores are mobbed. Get your snow shovels and ice melt ready. Make sure your snowblower works. Fill up your car with gas. Charge all devices. If you have a fireplace or wood stove, stock up on firewood in case the power goes out. Have blankets and warm clothing ready. If you take medication, make sure you have enough to last through Monday and Tuesday in case you cannot get out. If you have pets, make sure they have food and any medications they need. Prepare now. Do not wait until the last minute. Here is a fact that should motivate you. The last time Boston saw over 20 inches of snow in a single storm was February 2015, during the record-breaking winter when they got over 100 inches of snow for the season. If this storm delivers on its potential, we could be talking about a similar event. The last time the Mid-Atlantic saw significant ice and then heavy snow in the same storm was January 2016. Power was out for over a week in some areas. These are generational storms. They do not happen every year. When they do happen, you need to be ready. Now let me talk about the extended outlook beyond this storm, because the pattern stays active. The week of February 17th to February 23rd looks active for the Midwest and Great Lakes. Another storm system could bring snow to cities like Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, and Indianapolis around February 19th or 20th. The week of February 24th to March 2nd looks active for the East Coast again. Long-range models are hinting at another storm system around February 26th that could impact the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. It is too early for details, but the pattern supports it. March is also looking active. The long-range pattern shows a trough over the eastern United States for the first half of March, which means cold and stormy weather will continue. Spring does not officially start until March 20th. We have 6 more weeks of winter. A lot can still happen. For snow lovers, this is good news. For people who are tired of winter, I am sorry, but it is not over yet. Now, before we wrap up, let me give you city-specific action plans. If you live in Dallas, your action plan is this. Enjoy the warmth Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, prepare for heavy rain and possible flooding Saturday. Clear storm drains near your home. Secure outdoor furniture. Friday night, charge devices and fill up your car. Saturday, stay inside during the worst of the rain and storms. If you live in Nashville, your action plan. Enjoy 73 degrees Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, prepare for rain and storms Friday night into Saturday. Friday, get groceries and supplies. Saturday, stay home if possible. Heavy rain will make travel difficult. If you live in Atlanta, your action plan, prepare for heavy rain Saturday. Stock up on supplies Friday. Saturday, expect street flooding and travel delays. Stay off the roads if possible. If you live in Charlotte, your action plan, prepare for heavy rain. Saturday, possible wintry mix in the mountains Saturday night. If you live in the foothills or mountains, prepare for possible ice and snow. Stock up Friday, stay inside Saturday and Sunday. If you live in Washington, D.C., your action plan, prepare for heavy rain Sunday, possible snow Sunday night or Monday morning. The forecast is uncertain, so prepare for both scenarios. Stock up on groceries by Friday. Sunday, stay home. If snow develops Sunday night, expect a difficult Monday commute or possible closures. If you live in Philadelphia, your action plan, prepare for heavy rain. Sunday, changing to snow Monday morning. This is a high-confidence forecast. Stock up on groceries and supplies by Saturday. Sunday, stay inside. Monday, expect snow, possibly heavy. Do not plan to travel Monday. If you live in New York City, your action plan, prepare for a major snowstorm Monday. High confidence in significant snow. Stock up on groceries and supplies by Saturday at the latest. Sunday, stay home. Monday, expect blizzard conditions. Do not travel. Work from home if possible. Stock up on food and supplies for at least 2 days. If you live in Boston, your action plan, prepare for a potentially historic snowstorm Monday into Tuesday. Very high confidence in heavy snow. Stock up on everything you need by Friday or Saturday. Sunday, finish any last-minute preparations. Monday, do not leave your home unless absolutely necessary. Blizzard conditions expected. Travel will be impossible. Tuesday, begin cleanup, but roads will still be a mess. If you live in Buffalo or Syracuse, your action plan, prepare for snow from the Maine storm Monday, then additional heavy lake effect snow Monday night into Wednesday. Stock up on supplies by Saturday. Monday through Wednesday, expect very difficult travel. Have enough food and supplies to last at least 3 or 4 days without leaving home. These are serious action plans for a serious storm. Now, I want to leave you with this final thought. Weather like this reminds us how powerful nature is. We can forecast these storms days in advance, but we cannot stop them. All we can do is prepare and respect the power of the atmosphere. This storm is going to impact millions of people from Texas to Maine. Some will see severe weather, some will see flooding, some will see ice, some will see heavy snow, but everyone in the path of this storm will be impacted in some way. The key is to be prepared, stay informed, and make smart decisions. Do not take unnecessary risks. Your life is more important than getting to work on time or making it to an appointment. And remember, comment below with your city so I know where you are watching from. I read every comment and I want to know how this storm impacts you. In my next video, I will have updated forecasts as the models come into better agreement. The European model runs again tonight. The GFS runs multiple times a day. By Thursday, we should have much higher confidence in the exact track and intensity of this storm. Subscribe so you do not miss those updates. Hit the notification bell so you get alerted as soon as I post. This is going to be the weather story of the month, maybe the biggest storm of the winter so far for some areas. You do not want to miss the updates. Stay safe out there. Prepare now, and I will see you in the next forecast. But wait, there is more critical information you need to know. I am not done yet. We need to talk about specific neighborhoods, suburbs, and the microclimates that will determine whether you see rain or snow, ice or sleet. Let me break down the New York metro area in much greater detail, because this is where millions of people live and the forecast is incredibly complex. Manhattan, you are looking at rain Sunday evening starting around 6 p.m. Heavy rain continues until around midnight Sunday. Then, between midnight and 2 a.m. Monday morning, the transition begins. Rain mixes with snow. By 3 a.m. Monday, it is all snow. And this is when things get intense. From 3 a.m. Monday until 2 p.m. Monday afternoon, heavy snow falls at rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. Wind gusts reach 40 to 50 miles per hour. Visibility